Right. Since I'm getting ready to leave Phoenix at the end of the week, I figured it was time to move the freezer into the truck. And let me tell you some of the observations I've made while using it inside, plugged in to a wall outlet. So it actually cools off faster if it's empty. And then I added my ice packs to it and shut it off completely. And the temperature on the inside of the cooler never went above 37 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really great news because it means that I won't have to constantly have it on in the truck if I don't have access to a regular AC power outlet. The other observation is that if it's completely empty and shut off, it does not take long at all for it to reach ambient room temperature again. So far, I'm really happy with the freezer. I think it's going to be really handy to have this when I'm living outside. If I'm staying in a campground with the ability to plug in to an outlet, it's a no-brainer. It's just going to work. And then when I'm on the road, while the vehicle's running, it's hooked up to 12 volts and it works just as well. The only other concern I have is using it plugged in to the truck while the truck is turned off. When you're plugged into a vehicle, you don't want the fridge to suck like all of the life out of the battery. They have solved this problem by having this other mechanism over here that I can show you. Under the settings over here, this is the settings button. There's an H, M, and L. This is high, medium, and low. And it's a sensor that while you're plugged into a 12 volt, like I am right now in my vehicle, if it's on high, it's the most sensitive. So if the truck was turned off and this was on high, the cooler actually senses the power that it's pulling from the battery in the car and it shuts it off. That was like the other day when I had the F1 error code. That's what the F1 error code is for. So when you're on 12 volts, you cannot have it on high. It's too sensitive. I've had it on medium, and so far it has not shut off whether the car is running or turned off. And then low, I don't think low is good because you could potentially drain your car battery. So the higher this setting is, the more sensitive and the sooner it would shut off. That's too high, and I feel like that's too low. And from everything that I've heard, other people say they keep it on medium, and that's works the best. So yeah, my plan is to run it at its coldest setting when I do run it so that I can keep my little ice packs frozen, and then I can shut it off and use it as a cooler, particularly when I'm not able to plug it into a wall outlet. I like it. And again, I say, if it lasts me for a full year, I will feel like I got my money's worth. It didn't cost more than a Yeti cooler, and I feel like it's a better option for what I'm doing, because I'm not necessarily going to have access to a regular fridge and freezer. I will keep you posted, and as time goes on, let you know how it's working. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.